Know you got that cat, but can that pussy do the dog pussy? Shit is wild. But anywho, what the fuck been catching our eye, man? I mean, this shit is like the whole world on standstill. Drake dropped the album.
He did.
For all the dogs.
For all the dogs.
Welcome to the Pregame Mono Matters podcast. This is the Pregame before episode 3 of season 3. We getting our drink right. We getting our vibes right. Checking out a little football on TV in the background. Just make sure we set the mood for y'all and shit like that. But, you know, we're going to use this time to kind of talk about some things and chat about some things that are just on our mind that don't deserve too much showtime. So, first shit that caught my eye, if I got to be quite honest, is the most recent shit I saw, which was we had some preliminary talks about doing a show about like kinks and spicing up things in the bedroom and shit when shit gets stagnant or whatever like that. But, man, I hop on fucking Instagram with the audio off. I see this nigga Kevin Gates on stage, and he bringing a young lady up to sit in the chair, and I'm like, oh, shit. I know how this shit normally goes and shit.
Yeah, you normally do.
She sit down in the chair, and she let this man bend her head back, bend her vertebrae back, and straight spit in her mouth. 3 drops in that motherfucker. And the crowd was in shock. I'm like, holy shit. And I had thought to myself, like, yo, what type of headspace does a motherfucker have to go into a concert being in? Or how much must you have to love an artist for you to hop on stage and let them spit in your mouth? I'm like, yo, I know this a nasty nigga.
Yeah.
From everything he said, I know this a nasty nigga.
Definitely.
But young lady, you don't know him.
Not at all. But you do know how he get down because he stated it.
So I heard how you get down.
Yeah.
But the reports say, this is where the shit went from kink to nasty to me. The reports say that she's pregnant.
Come on, dog.
The spitting didn't impregnate her. She was already pregnant when she went up on stage.
Come on, dog.
That's nasty.
It's nasty.
If I'm the baby's father, I want full custody right now. As soon as the baby come out, I want full custody. Because you obviously...
You don't give a fuck about nothing.
Nah, you obviously don't know what the fuck you doing before the baby even get here and shit like that.
Just out here letting a strange man spit in your mouth on stage.
Y'all niggas ain't never heard of like herpes? Hepatitis? A, B, C, D, F? What the fuck going on? That shit's nasty.
Hey, man.
I hate that.
You know, it's weird to see. Like, this ain't the first time we seen somebody spit in somebody's mouth. You know, Trey Songz was out here being a nasty nigga on this shit too. And it's just as unforgivable as I will say.
Let's get semi-transparent right quick. I ain't never been the spit in your mouth type of nigga. That shit ain't never been my bag, bro. It ain't never been some shit that don't like. You know what? This shit getting kind of spicy in here. You know, I'm about to turn this shit up a notch. Open your mouth and just spit in your mouth and shit. What the fuck does that do for people? There's people that swear by that shit though.
Yeah. No, I'm not one of those people.
Would you let a chick spit in your mouth?
Absolutely fucking not.
I mean, shit got hot and heavy though. You just be on some shit like, I'm in the moment, we here.
I don't think there's
we drunk off the Glenfiddich. What's up?
No, I don't think there's enough hot and heavy for me to, you know, take a bowl of saliva to the mouth. I'm sorry. I'm just not that type of person. Nah, you can't just hawk spit in my mouth. Now, you know, if it's hot and heavy and you getting loose with the motherfucking kissing and shit, you know, you got the motherfucking throat gobblers and shit that be trying to fucking paralyze you like an alien. Cool.
God bless y'all.
I understand that.
God bless y'all.
You know, that just come with the game. But you ain't about to just sit there and do the motherfucking good old fucking flatliner scene and let spit run out your mouth and into my lips. It's not about to happen, y'all.
Some other nasty shit. Sexy red sex tape.
Ooh.
Sex clip, I should say, got leaked online.
No, man.
Allegedly. I'm always skeptical about fucking leaks. I always feel like they're on purpose.
And I heard it came from the boyfriend, right?
Right. That's what they say.
That's wild.
He was filming and he put it out on her page. I guess he got her login credentials. I have no idea, but
hey, man, that's petty. Well, is it really petty?
I mean, we'll have to discuss what's petty in the episode coming up and shit like that. But like, you always call me like mad conservative when it comes to shit, especially like sexually and shit like that. Like, where we at with like sex tape leaks and shit? Is that good for the career at this point?
I feel like, I don't know. I took a lot of things into consideration when that dropped. One, it ain't like it was completely outside of what you've been advertising or what she's been advertising. But you know, you do have to still keep in mind and keep an understanding that, you know, you can't just go around leaking sex footage and shit. You know, that falls under the lines of like, yeah, don't do no fuck nigga shit. And that's fuck nigga shit, which equates to, you know, if you with somebody now, be like, yo, I want to record this. Nah, I ain't doing that no more. Like, y'all fucking it up for the rest of us back here.
That's a good point. I didn't think about.
Like, yo, what if I wanted to be a filmographer? You know, just got some shit on tape. Like, I can't even live because y'all niggas out here, oh, look at this.
I think motherfuckers that get with females that's in the industry or in the life of Hollywood or rap, hip hop, whatever it is, music or whatever, like, you got to have a little bit of tact in the way you move and shit like that. Because especially our female queens out there, they a lot of times come into certain scenes as one thing, but through, you know, their growth and where their talents might take them, they can turn into something totally different.
That's true.
I mean, you can go from being an R&B singer to Little Mermaid. So now we talking like Disney dollars now, right?
Yeah.
We talking about being like a household name type situation.
Talk about the big bag.
I'm like, yo, a sex tape could like ruin.
Oh yeah, that can fuck your shit up.
It kill me.
Yeah.
A sex tape leak early on in Cardi B's career will be on some shit like, she come from that life, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like a sex tape leak from like Cardi B 6 years into her rap career, it'd be on some shit like, God damn, my grandma know who Cardi B is and shit. She on fucking Good Morning America. It's like a different level of like, now you kind of might be stunting my growth a little bit. And it be the niggas that do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Keep that shit in your photo album. What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah. Keep that shit locked away.
What'd you smash? Sexy Red.
No, I'm good.
Sure?
I'm good, friend. I'm good. Too many masculine qualities in the face. A little bit
in the face?
Too much masculine quality in the face.
Okay. I thought you would say something like she don't got enough ass or something like that, but whatever.
Nah, she looked like a normal, strong, featured chick. Like, it ain't nothing crazy and shit, but like, nah, she a little bit too much.
Nigga knows that she got masculine moans.
Yeah. Ugh. It's a little bit too much, man. I can't do that. Something else we popped up on. Well, yeah. I should say you popped up on.
Yeah.
Young lady on Instagram posted minimum money requirements that dudes should send for certain services. Am I right? Do I got that about right?
Yeah, you got that about right, man. I was perusing Twitter like I normally do.
I'm falling down that fucking hole.
The rabbit hole is too fun to stay away from. So what the fuck y'all want me to do?
Right.
But man, I ran across this lady handle and shit. She go by boss bitch _ Key. Her name Key. And she had made this post, man. It was like the minimum a nigga should send his girl for the following. For breakfast, minimum you got to send is $50 for breakfast. All right, this is 2023 inflation prices, I'm guessing.
I'm going to just hold my thoughts to that.
She said for lunch, $80, gas, $100, brunch. These bitches getting hot, $150. Dinner, $200. Nails and makeup, $250. All right, I got to check in with my wife because that sounds. Outfit, $300. Wig / install, $400. And she closed it out by saying $40 is never acceptable ever in life for any Zells, Cash Apps, or MoneyGrams. To whoever you fucking with, life. Give me your initial thoughts before I get mine.
Y'all motherfuckers be fuck. Y'all know how to fuck up the church's money, man. Y'all know how to fuck up a wet dream, right?
You about to go exactly where the fuck I was going to go.
So, like, my issue and my problem with that is, like, in parentheses and big bold letters at the top, it should say I don't have to do none of this shit. And what I want to send you is what the fuck I want to send you. Period. Point blank. I feel like it's that entitlement shit we talked about before. And I ain't going to give that shit too much life. Honestly, it's more of the same, but it's just starting to become more regular. And it's just like, all right, well, I mean, if that's what you want, that's cool. I love that for you. But
can I add something to it? She also said that this is not meant for 9 to 5 niggas.
Oh, Well,
So shut the fuck up. That's what she's saying.
oh, okay. Well, in that case, I guess I should, shut the fuck up about it. But if I could throw my 2 cents in, considering, this was intended as kind of a thing for men. She was like, men know this, right?
Yeah.
As a man, my off bat response would be like, you can suck my dick. How about that?
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at.
I don't see that price up here, though.
Like, nah, we're not going to play that game. Like, you're not going to dictate what it is I give you or what it is I choose to give you. I'm gonna let you roll with that.
This is a game that I'm not in, so I don't quite understand it. But I'm just looking at the prices and just my financial hat goes on. I gotta put my financial hat on and shit.
Put the hat on there.
150 for brunch?
A lot of motherfuckers will tell you that's nothing.
Hold on, what we drinking? What they putting in the mimosas, bro?
Also, you gotta understand there's bottomless mimosas, so they don't stop.
But nah, is it the finest champagne of all time? Am I missing something with the 150?
Probably not. I don't know, but
why would I send you $200 for dinner if I ain't with you?
That was my initial thought, but
I ain't finna pay for you and your girl to go out to dinner.
Nah, that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like.
$300 for the outfit. That's some baller shit. I can see myself doing that shit. Like if I was actually courting and I had the cash flow like that. Don't get me fucked up, but
$100 for gas.
My nigga, ain't nobody paying $400 for you to rock some fake hair when niggas don't care.
Say that again.
Ain't nobody paying $400 for no fucking fake hair when niggas do not care.
Hey man, throw a Scully on. Let's keep it moving.
Like, I really don't give a fuck,
It's
bro.
cold outside.
You could honestly, hair wise, keep it cute, but show up as it is. We really don't give a fuck.
Nah. I'm gonna push back on this just a little bit.
If she show up cute with her hair, all natural,
yeah,
you give a fuck?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is, there's also the other side that some people can't do cute, so they show up rocking the motherfucking old dogs. Like, now you gotta do something about that.
I can't see myself as a man being on some shit like, yo, I just sent you $400 plus for a wig. And the next time I see you and we hanging out, I'm like, yo, I know shorty rocking a wig. So now I'm looking at my bank account, or my investment, I should say. I'm looking at my investment in your wig, in your install, and I'm looking at your edges, and I'm like on some shit like, yo, did they do a good job? I'm not even enjoying myself on a date at this point. I'm like, yo, did they do a good job with the money that I sent you?
So you would look at it more like, yo, I gave you $400. I was expecting $400 work. Like, instead, this looked more like $250.
I bet not seen not a single track.
Okay.
Not a single.
So it better be clean.
It better be the cleanest motherfucking album of all time. I don't want to see no goddamn tracks. Bro.
I hear you. How you feel about the $100 for gas?
$100 for gas. It's strange.
No. All right. So,
I mean, it's a strange time we're living in. Gas prices are very high.
Yeah.
You want me, assuming that $100, you want me to send you over a full tank of gas.
Yeah, that's what it basically is. I mean, but it also plays into, like, you don't know what type of gas you're getting. Regular folks like me, I say fucking give me whatever regular in a second.
Yeah, but some cars can't take regular.
Yeah, exactly. So you got to factor that in. So
the $100 is like, I could see doing that in the picture.
I'll chill with that. I could chill with that. How you feel about $50 for breakfast?
What the fuck are we eating for breakfast, bro? Like, dude, you got the spot that I don't know about.
It's the continental breakfast.
I do not quite give a fuck.
You don't know about the continental breakfast.
Is it infused?
It might be. It might be.
Is this cannabis waffles?
Them eggs might be hitting.
Man, listen, I can't see myself doing it. But like she says, it's not for like 9 to 5 niggas. All we do is this podcast, and we do fucking work for the cartel.
Yeah, that's it.
On the side, that's it.
That's it. So what I would say is, if you had to rebuttal, and not so much rebuttal, if you had to create a list for men on the fly.
That's good,
If you had to create a list for men on the fly.
That's fucking good.
What would it be?
All right. That's good, bro.
What we doing?
This is why no one a goddamn shit.
What we doing?
I would say the minimum nigga should send for the following. I would say breakfast, not 50, 20. Spend some of your own money.
Ooh.
I'm saying, like, if you...
No, you in the bag. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying, you wanted me to send 50 originally.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you either Uber Eats in that damn thing, or you went out to eat. All right, you ain't go to some mom and pop joint.
Nah, of course not.
You know what I mean?
It's Uber Eats. I'm telling you now, it's Uber Eating. So basically,
if it's Uber Eats, then.
Yeah, then you see how But depending on what you order,
Uber Eats for one. All right, I'm gonna send you $30. I'm gonna send you $30.
Okay.
That take care of your tip. That take care of your delivery fee, service fee. You ain't an Uber One member or some shit. I got you.
All right.
I'll let you get a hash brown or some shit. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go 30 on the breakfast.
All right.
She said 80 for lunch. I'm gonna go 50 for lunch.
I go 60.
60?
Well, I factor it in this way. No, actually, no, you're right. 50.
Gold flakes on the sandwich?
I say 50 only because, you know, we Uber Eats it again. And depending on where they at, you know, like, I don't know nobody that, like, just buy food to eat alone. Like, unless they work from home. That's the new shit now, you know, the working from home craze. In which case, that might be lower because if you home, you know,
we also got to keep in mind that a lot of chicks that would even make a post like this probably live in one of them cities, L.A., Atlanta, New York. They probably think like shit is expensive anyway. I send 50 to you for gas. I send the same shit I give you for lunch for brunch. I'm gonna send you about $40 for brunch.
Mm-hmm.
For dinner, I ain't sending you shit for dinner. If you ain't going out to dinner with me, I ain't sending you shit to go out to dinner with nobody else. And if you eating by yourself, $200 is way too much.
All right, what if it's a case of, you know, like you working late or some shit, and you know you was supposed to, y'all was supposed to have dinner or some shit or whatever the case may be, and somehow it got.
I've actually been in this situation. I sent $100, and it was from my girl and my son.
Okay. All right,
that's
so 200 is too
that's
much.
50 a piece.
So 200 too much.
So I'm giving you an extra whatever just because tip shit like that.
All
Whatever.
right, so 100 for that. You would go. Well,
I'm not.
you said,
I'm not giving shit.
So you're not giving.
I'm
shit.
not giving
All
shit.
Right,
If we
all
just
right.
dating or something.
All right.
Nails and makeup, man.
Now
Maybe my wife low maintenance. I don't know, but I feel like $250 for it's nails and makeup. Nails and makeup.
I'm not qualified to talk about.
I'm sending you money for your nails. I feel like in 2023 you should be doing your own makeup. It's YouTube, yo. Get y'all shit together.
Tutorial?
So nails and makeup. If you want to categorize, I'll send you 100 every once in a while.
You're probably gonna get some pushback on that.
Every once in a while.
It's gonna be some pushback.
Push your cuticles. I don't give a fuck. Outfit, not
doing 3.
Special occasion. Special occasion, I'll do the 3.
What falls in the special occasion?
You wearing it for me and only me, and maybe we going to dinner for birthday, celebrate my promotion, podcast. Mine Don't Matter just hit 50,000 downloads, whatever it is like that. I'll send you the 300.
Nah.
I'm taking it off at the end of the night too.
Okay.
Wig install, 400 booms. I'm not sending you nothing for the wig. I send you 200 if you're about to go to like a natural hairstylist or some shit like that, and I know she popping because I seen her Instagram page or some shit like that. Yeah, I'll send you $200. $400 for a fake hair? Fuck no. Hell no.
Okay.
I'll be looking at you the whole date like, yo. Turn around right quick. Let me see. Oh, all right.
Yeah. Okay.
So what else, man? So I saw the light in your eyes.
Y'all ain't know he had that, did you? Y'all ain't know he had that shit in him.
Jimmy Butler
Oh, man.
of the Miami Heat, man. Last year, if I'm not mistaken, it was last year.
Yo, Jimmy, my guy.
This motherfucker showed up the media day with the dreads extensions.
Mm-hmm.
Now, mind you, this nigga rocked the fro the whole season, so it's impossible for him to have dreads by media day. This year, he decided to show up with a full blown comb out, with a piercing in his eyebrow,
And his lip.
and I think he had a lip piercing too with black mascara.
Yes, he did.
He went full punk emo on you niggas,
He did.
and y'all let that shit slide. Cause what he say, I'm just showing what my feelings are right now. This is how I feel right now.
This is my emotional state.
He trolling y'all niggas.
Yeah, man.
I seen so many chicks go online and be on some shit like, I love a man that can express himself
I
like
saw
that.
that
Like,
shit too. I was like, the fuck, yo.
you don't watch basketball.
Come on, yo.
You don't know this man and shit.
Come on, yo. Yeah, he just fucking with shit.
Is it a bad look though? Or is it fun?
Considering who it was, I found the shit hilarious. I laughed as soon as I saw this thing. I was like, yo, this motherfucker's a fool. Now, the other side of that is, yo, there's some motherfuckers that can't pull this maneuver off because it's like, yo, I'm not sure. Like,
Oh no.
like, yo, Jaden Smith did this. Like, I'm not fucking sure, yo.
Nah.
I'm not really sure. But nah, it's funny as hell. Like Jimmy Butler, man, like ain't no shame in this game. Ain't no questions and shit. But it's just hilarious to me.
Let me tell you why I thought this shit was hilarious and cool. the fact that he could do that, I think says also a lot about why he is such a great player. He don't really give a fuck.
He don't. Not at all.
You can look at me like this. You can look at me like that. When I show up the ball, you know you're going to get that dog.
Yeah.
And that's going to be that or whatever. Like, could you imagine LeBron doing this?
No.
But I think a part of that is a reason why LeBron has, like, a certain ceiling about him. Because he gives a fuck.
Yeah, he cares.
He cares about his brand. He cares about his image. He cares how he come off or some shit like that. I wish he had more Jimmy Butler in his mannerisms and shit like that. But that's the reason why we fuck with Jimmy. That's the reason why if he never wins a championship in his NBA career, we'll always look at him as a champion and one of our favorite players. The nigga don't give a fuck, and I quite like that.
I respect it.
I respect it.
It take a special person to do that, like to not give a fuck, like just be like, yeah, I'm gonna be this way regardless. So fuck it.
By the way, man, we are drinking on some Old Faithful. We got some Knob Creek.
The Knob.
We don't got no new shit. We fucking with the old shit, which brings up a great plug right quick, man. If y'all want to send us a bottle or recommend us something to drink on the show, do so, man.
Please do, man.
Shit, I mean, we'll buy it, or if you want to buy it for us, we'll do so. But we drinking Knob Creek. It don't got to be just whiskey, even though we primarily been drinking whiskey on the show. We'll take all tequilas. We'll take vodkas. Oh god. Begrudgingly, I'll take the vodka. I had bad experiences off the vodka, bro, and you was there for it. I don't even think you fucking remember my bad vodka experiences.
Probably do.
We was in Union, New Jersey, and I was suffering from alcohol poisoning off Belvedere.
Oh wow!
I had drunk half a bottle of Belvedere, and it was a celebration bottle, so it was like one of them big ass like.
Oh, you did it on purpose?
Yeah.
Oh shit! You okay?
I drunk the shit like, oh, this is nothing. I got this.
She was a cry for help.
We went to like Dunkin'. We went to like a pizzeria. I made an order. I'm like, yo, I need something to soak up this vodka. And I tried eating it and I couldn't. And by the time we got to like Dunkin' Donuts or some shit like that, I was full blown alcohol poisoning. I need to go to the hospital type situation. The rest of my next 24 hours is an absolute blur. I have no idea what the fuck happened. Yeah. No clue what happened.
For all y'all that don't know, optics. Back old school optics. Wow, boy, man. Wow.
We was going to the studio with Mr. Popular.
Mr. Pop, Jesus Christ. That was a minute ago. That was a good minute. Back in the day when we used to be rappers, we're not rappers anymore.
The finagler.
Not rappers anymore, you know.
All right, but last but not least, on the pregame, we got to talk about Tia Mowry. Made a little bit of a headline here or there. She went on a podcast with Christian, I think his name was Christian GQ.
I think so, yeah.
She went on his podcast, and he had asked her a question about how it has been dating post-divorce after all these years. And her response was, to me, since I watched the whole interview, was taken a little bit out of context, but she said it's been exhausting. Dating has been exhausting. The whole traditional ideology of a man courting a woman and just being, romantic and opening doors and taking care of things, taking things slow. It's been a little bit of a challenge for her in that when she was dating her husband, shit was more easy. It was more traditional, and it was more like along her speed.
Yeah, he courted her. I can't fault her for that.
Yeah, I feel her on that. People are twisting her words, saying like, "Oh, you got married to a man that was doing all those good things, but you divorced the nigga, and then now you complaining about how bad it is out here in these dating streets and shit." And it's like, no, I don't really think that's the case. She was talking about when she was actually dating her husband in the beginning, that he was very like forward in courting her, being intentional and stuff like that. And like, I don't really got no problem for that. She's also a celebrity. Yeah, it's going to be a struggle regardless.
Period.
So you have to kind of like pick your poison. When she says exhausting dating nowadays, which I totally believe her, which is why I do not want to fucking date. You want to be in an exhausting marriage, or would you want to be in an exhausting dating scenario? I'd rather be in an exhausting dating scenario.
I wish I had more of an argument.
I mean, you're not married, so you really wouldn't know. But like,
I don't have that argument. I would say
it's like being exhausted with options versus being exhausted with being stuck. Which one would you rather have?
I get where you're coming from. I would say, once again, as I've stated so many times on this beautiful podcast, Man, I don't know what the fuck out here, fam. Like, yo, it sound good. And I give you that. Like, when you put it that way, it sound good. But as a full-fledged member of We Outside, bro, you just better buckle your chin strap up.
I think at least in the dating streets, you can cut your losses.
Yeah.
But when you married, you gotta kind of like, I gotta come up with like solutions. And shit.
I think what it also is I feel like it's understated. Like, yeah, you could cut your losses, but you get tired of cutting your losses so fast. Like, you do that shit fast, and it's just like, bro, like, this is like, yo, where's everybody at?
But even still, though, at least you have the, I guess, consolation prize of at least having the feeling of like newness and novelty. Like, all right, I'm about to get my shit together, strap on my boots, go out there and at least meet somebody new. And it's the excitement of like, all right, I get to meet somebody new. Everything that we talked about online or on the chat line or on the dating apps has kind of been like, some shit like, oh, you seem interesting. It should be fun. I'm gonna at least go out on a date. It should be, interesting conversation based on what the fuck we've been talking about via text or some shit like that. And you at least go into it with the expectation of, I'm about to meet a new person and this could be fun situation. Versus being married to somebody and being on some shit, we have some hardcore issues. And when this night ends, it's going to end with me being in the bed with you. And we probably both going to be pissed at each other. And we wake up, it's probably going to be both pissed at each other and having to deal with that shit. So there's a different level of exhaustion. It's like being at a seasonal job versus being at your career job. And you have frustrations. It's like, yo, do I have to really pull up with this shit so I can make my pension? Or versus like, I can just start filling out applications for somebody else. But when you're already vested in the job for X amount of time, you're like, if I leave, I lose all my fucking...
You lose everything.
So it's a different level of things.
I feel like it's just more at stake when you're in that situation.
Yeah.
So when there's more at stake, the stakes are bigger and everything else, and there's more pressure and there's more like whatever. The problem is you get tired of filling out for jobs that don't pan out and you're overqualified for. So it's just like, bro, this shit's exhausting. Like, I'm tired of filling out apps. That's what dating is like. Yeah. Like, yo, I'm tired of filling out these fucking apps.
Yeah.
Like, bro, at this point, I'm about to just go out and sell coke.
Then why bother?
Yeah, I'm about to just sell coke, yeah. I'm about to just do that.
All right, so we're going to end the pregame here. Make sure you tune in. Do not go nowhere. Just stick with your boys. Podcast is about to start now. Season 3, episode 3. We are talking about, how can we not talk about? For all the dogs, man. Drake dropped the For All the Dogs album. We're going to be talking about how us men sometimes can be very, 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 very toxic, sassy, chatty, messy,
petty,
too much, petty, all the above. And we're going to talk about how we can fix those things and how we can be more stand-up men of integrity and character, things of that nature. Plus more, man. You got to tune into the episode to find out what the hell we talking about. But keep it locked right here. Make sure you hit play on that episode. And we are out.
Yeah.